Hey guys, we are over here at Streetside Classics in Tampa, and this is a beautiful 1970 Plymouth Cuda. It's a Resto Mod 440, not the Hemi pistol grip. My favorite year though. It is my favorite year. I love these cars. We have covered a lot of Barracudas. We have had one-of-a-kind Barracudas. We've been in collectors' homes where they use the Barracuda in their man cave next to a bar. And so we're gonna look at the Barracudas we have found over the years. And we're gonna put some fun facts up about the Plymouth fish of all the years since they started. So join us, hang out, see some trivia, and I hope you enjoy this. If you do, we've got the same videos for all kinds of cars, from GTOs to Shelbys to Chevelles, Camaros, you name it. We've got a whole bunch on our channel that are trivia like this, that are look backs. And we also have walking junkyards, building cars, all kinds of stuff. So appreciate that you're watching. Please hit the subscribe button and sit back and enjoy. Welcome to the Classic American Muscle Car Series, hosted by Sean Dever. I'm Sean. All right, guys, so we are in the private collection, and this is where the really beautiful stuff is. This is the one that's a one of one. Beautiful, beautiful. And it makes it the 101 because of the billboard?
Yeah, well, a billboard used to normally come black. If it
Right.
was black interior, black, it would be black.
Right. That's a one of one. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. I love this Barracuda, Hemi Cuda. Look at this thing. This just screams like 1970s. I notice it's really understated.
No, this was a barn find.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Where'd you? So did you build it? Let's see.
No, this was intended to be a factory race car.
Check out these valve covers, guys. All original, 67,000 miles. It's got the slant 6, only $15,000. 706-829-0380. Pretty nice, actually. 6 in a row, make it go, 225. No power brakes, but it has power steering. There you go. Look at this thing. It's just sitting here. You got a first gen Barracuda. Look, all stock wheel, stock everything. It's the V8. It's got tinted windows on it. It's locked, but that's okay. But look at this thing. It's got just a little bit of rust on it. Other than that, I mean, this thing really looks new. The interior, I don't know if you can see in there, but it's got the stock radio, stock seats, and everything else. I don't know if it, oh, it is. So you look at that. This thing is completely stock. Look at that Barracuda. 120 mile speedometer. All that stuff, oil pressure, gasoline gauges. It's got the original FM radio, AM FM radio. Fold down seats in the back. Original interior, steering wheel. Now, I don't know, I'm not gonna open the hood because that's not a thing. It's got a little bit of some body damage there, but I mean, overall, this thing is sweet. Sweet. It even still has the single exhaust. Here's a neat car, 68 Plymouth Barracuda, 504-439-0150, and they only asking 22 grand. So it's a pretty neat. It says it's a V8 car, it's a convertible. 22, that's a pretty fun car for 22. Huh? Yeah, if you want to, I'm sure. I have a YouTube channel, Junkyards and Barn Finds, so we're gonna put it on there. So what's your first name? Hey Dave, I'm Sean. How you doing? All right, so you guys want to hear it, so if anybody's interested, we already got his phone number. So, okay. And what is it, a 318 or? Okay.
I bought it from the Mopar president out in New Orleans that was up at the club.
Okay.
And this was his car until he got his 69 Barracuda convertible done. And the car and say, hey, I got some. Wait till you see my ranch top road runner.
Just a nice, it's a nice driver.
It's a good daily driver.
Right.
And out of the
To lane number 5.
rather than spending, you know, 12
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. That's us. We're just here. We have a YouTube. Oh yeah, Fluent P3s.
EA4Fs.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I couldn't fit in those things.
I could.
Just a car, and then you raced it, or 21 years of racing it?
Actually, 19 years of racing it.
How many legal years of racing it?
We spent a couple of years in the street. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a sweet car. I love the old Barracudas. They're coming, like, people are finally appreciating them, I think.
Wait till you see this thing leave.
I'm looking for a wheel stand because these cars tend to do wheel
Oh, it
stands.
does.
So that's why I'm on this side.
It's looking.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, here we go with round number 1.
So 69 Plymouth Barracuda. It's supposedly all correct except for the tint on the windows. It is a really, like, it's that faded, but not banana yellow. It's that faded bumblebee yellow, I guess. I don't know what they call it. It's got the fuel tank there with the fuel cap. And a lot of these came with 6 cylinders. I'm pretty sure this is not a 6 because I can see the exhaust. This looks really, it's not original, obviously. It's not a Survivor because it was restored 18 years ago. So this was restored like around 2000 and let's see, about 2003. This is a neat looking. Next, we're going to look at this Plymouth Barracuda. .446 barrel car. Yes, that's some real ramp air right there. Mopar, do not wash or oil. Does that mean for the whole car or just the engine? Not sure. Got some old school Kragers on here, SS's. Got a pistol grip 4-speed in here. Air conditioning. The folding seat in the back. This is a really nice sparkle paint. You don't really see the metallic flake in the paint, so you get really close. But it's a nice pistol grip. It says 76,000 on the odometer. Whose car is this?
Mine.
Oh, okay.
Jim.
Hey guys, I'm with Jim, and Jim is the owner of this really beautiful, I say first generation Barracuda. Second gen.
68.
Okay. So this is a 1967 H-code Barracuda 383S. It's been repainted, although it doesn't look like it's been repainted anytime recently. On it. first generation. Hey guys, we're still at the Museum of Drag Racing with Big Daddy Don Gartlitz. They're having the Mopar show here, the annual Mopar show. I am in the Cuda paddock right now. We're gonna go around and look at some of these Cudas that are here. There are some beautiful cars. Some are not stock, some are perfectly stock. So we will just take a look at some of these cars, these billboard cars. Beautiful. Here's a Hemi 70 AAR Cuda right here.
Bill's phone, or Tim's phone just beat.
Yep, I got it.
So-
This car right here, we call it paint chip Cuda. And that billboard right there hung in your Chrysler dealership in 1970, 71. Nobody had never produced a car, so we took a perfect good car, sent it to New Orleans, and the company called it Bond Factory. They built this car for us. So what they did, they put a white wrap on this car, then they painted all these colors on this car. So they built it just like that billboard.
Right.
The mag wheel, the funny pipe, the slick, half of a roll cage, half of one wheelie bar. Since we had a half of a billboard, we could only build a half of a car.
Right. And so this side is the other.
This side is the other part of the car.
Wow.
This is the true part of the car right here.
That would be fun to own, actually. It'd be fun to drive.
It is.
And if you're going to rob a bank, you rob it from this side, and then you drive past the cops with the other side. We never seen nobody go by. We seen some kind of psychedelic hippie car go by, but we didn't see.
All right, now I'm gonna share something with you here. It's 25 colors on that car.
Right.
All right, Chrysler had 25 colors. They advertised every day, but Chrysler really had 28 colors
Okay.
instead of 25. It's 3 colors not on here. And the reason them 3 colors not on here, one of them came in the mid-year 70, the other 2 came in the mid-year 71. All right, the one that's not on there that came in the mid-year 70 is that pink right there. Chrysler only
Okay.
produced 2 of them. It's only 2 of them in the world with a 446.
I've seen the pink Cudas because there's
Charger, yeah, they only produced 2
Right.
of them. All right, the other one is that butterscotch up yonder on that rack. It came in the mid-year 71.
Okay.
That green behind it came in the mid-year 71. Nobody wanted them colors, so they didn't even advertise them.
Oh, okay.
So this was the main 25 colors that everybody went in there every day of the week and bought.
That is neat. That's a cool thing, and that's like so thinking out of the box. You're not gonna see that at any other museum. So
There's only one of them, and we got
now this is. So yeah, this is the kind of thing, guys, when you're talking about them with the original tires and the 14-inch, and you know, they said John's had this since the 80s, 85. So that's longer than most of you have been born.
I know.
I mean, this car, this is what, a 70, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is only 15 years old. So when John bought this,
There were junkyards.
that was like
when I
buying a
used to go there.
2012 car today.
Wow.
No, 2010 car today.
7.
2007,
15 years
yeah. So
old.
2007 car back in the day, and that's what this was like.
And it's a T title.
Okay.
You know what that means?
Transfer?
No.
Oh,
Back in the day when they would have cars and you would sell it,
okay.
it would start from A being the first owner, B would be the second owner.
So it's all the way to a T?
yes.
Oh my God.
And I bought it in 85. So if I bought this in 85 and it was a T title, so you find out what number is T in the
Right.
alphabet. I think it's 17 or something like that. Or
And that's
18.
how many people?
That's how many owners it had before I bought it.
Wow.
So, and I think it was used for strip racing.
So how many miles do you know?
62,000.
62. And that was, how many miles did you put on it? Do you?
Not many because I haven't driven it in so long.
Okay.
The engine was rebuilt. Me and my father left the, I think it's 62,000.
Let's see.
Me and my father,
okay.
when we got the motorhome engine, we took off, it was a 74 engine, and we took off the heads, which were open chamber,
Right.
and we stuck 67, I think 904 heads on it, which are semi-closed chamber. So we increased the compression from 8.5 to like 9.5, 10%, 10
Right.
compression because of the semi-closed chambers.
Panther Pink was the,
From the Pink Panther?
Dodge.
Oh, okay.
And this is called the Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge paint. I've never seen one or heard from it. I put up 260 videos nationwide here. So,
But that color combination of the Moulin Rouge with the magenta strobe stripe,
right.
that's what's unusual. There's no numbers exact, but according to one website and another person I talked to who's very knowledgeable, supposedly there's only 5 of them produced in that color.
So, yeah, I came over. I guess you guys weren't here when I was like.
Getting a beer.
Okay. So it's an automatic. Nice. All right, guys, there's some background music from some idiots that pulled up in a truck and they're just playing it really loud, I guess, until somebody will tell them to come and shut it down. But check this out.
Parents bought it at a bank repossession auction in January 1972, middle of winter in Detroit, Michigan.
When convertibles were always the thing in the middle of winter in Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, not exactly. But yeah, you know, and my mom drove it for a while, and then the cars started getting kind of rough. It was Michigan.
Right.
So I remember my dad deciding he was going to fix the car up, and it went into a paint jail situation.
Okay.
And the work that was done on the car wasn't done very well. That was in the 80s. And after he got frustrated with it, the car sat for decades.
All right, guys, if you like Cudas and Challengers, you're gonna like coming to this show.
I didn't see it. Take this car right here, we just got this car. This car here is untouched, unrestored too. This car got 8,000 miles on it, and it comes from Canada. So it took us about 10 months to get it through custom to get it here.
Which, by the way, most people don't know. Every Challenger now comes from Canada. They are not built in the US. The plant for Challengers is in Canada. So don't give me a hard time because I got an American flag on my Nissan pickup truck, all the whole Mopar crowd. All right.
All right, we get back to it. But this car right here, like I said, is untouched, unrestored. This car still got the original tires on it from 1970.
Wow.
But like I said,
yeah, you can see they're losing air too a little bit.
And this car right here, you know, Dodge made your TA and Plymouth made your AR Cuda. And they built these cars to go to Florida to run in the Trans Am racing. So they put a fiberglass hood, put a 4-speed, brought the exhaust out the side on each one of them.
Yeah, these were Sebring cars. So it's 24 hours to Sebring. So, wow. And I like the fact if you look at, I mean, the wall back there is the firewall doesn't have a lot of stuff.
Nope.
I mean, if you look at the same year,
you can't look in there.
Yeah, I mean, but even if you look at the same year back then, a lot of your Chevelles and stuff, and I've owned a bunch of Chevys, and the firewalls look busy.
Yeah.
This is not busy.
It's plain.
So, and also for you guys who build model cars or you're restoring one of these, notice this isn't black inside. This is body color. That's a Mopar thing. Mopars were,
they did all
other
body
metals
colors.
with body
Whatever
color.
body color it was, that's what it came under the hood.
So we have a tribute car for Sox and Martin. So, what is it? 2011 Street Edition. So, oh, it's a Mr. Norm's car. Okay. So, guys, this is a Mr. Norm's car, and it looks like a Sox and Martin tribute. I don't have to say it looks like one. It is a Sox and Martin tribute. I will put, let's see, 321-544-7238. 2011 Challenger Cuda, Mr. Norm Street Rod Edition number 2. So this is a Sox and Martin tribute car, really nice. I don't think I've ever seen one of the newer ones like this, but it's even got Sox and Martin seats. It's got the pistol grip. Now this has like a rear that looks like a Cuda, which is kind of different. So, oh, you're the owner? Hey, I'm Sean with Junkyards and Barn Finds. We're a YouTube channel.
Junkyard Farm Finds.
Yeah. We got about 1.3 million. We got invited here. We were in Daytona last week. They said, "Oh, you got to come up here."
Yeah, this is a cool shot.
So, tell me about the car. It's Sox and Martin tribute, obviously.
Yeah.
And then they changed it to like a Cuda back end, sort of a little bit.
Front end. And 2011. It's got 28,000 miles on it. It's one owner.
And the interior and all, that was part of what?
No, it's all a package that they did in 2011.
And it was, who did, like Mr. Norm's, I know who they are.
Yeah, he signed it in the back and under the trunk. Mr. Norm did.
So is that who did the package, or
no,
this was actually
it's
from?
a dealership in Indiana did it.
Okay, so they
open the trunk and let them look at the. They'll take a picture of the signature.
Okay.
Mr. Norm signed it right there.
All right. So it's there. And what's your first name?
Brian.
Hey, Brian. So I saw that you were selling it.
Yeah.
So
about it.
if anybody is interested, do you want me to put an email address or something in the description on our thing, and people can reach out to you, or no? Doesn't matter.
No, because I don't care if I sell it or not.
Okay.
I'll keep it local and simple.
Okay.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I've only had.
I don't get involved in that anyway.
I got you.
That's like not our thing. That's why I say I'll put it up, but
I hear you.
they reach you. I don't get involved now.
I don't want to sell it, but I figured I'm here.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Hey, you get. I sold. This. '70 Hemi Cuda GT1, the only Sox and Martin E-body Hemi car with a factory. So this actually is the Sox and Martin car, guys. This is one of the Sox and Martin cars.
I don't know.
All right, guys, this is Don Grother's 71 Hemi Cuda. 1 of 59, 4-speed, 71 Hemi Cudas. And this one says it was given to Don Grother per factory contract for his drag team back in 71. So, less than 15 miles prior to restoration. It was found in 1983. So here's the window sticker on this one. Don Grother's. The original. And the reason you guys don't see pricing on there is because he was a factory race team. So the factory race team would have given him this car. Well, sold it to him, but they wouldn't. They would have just billed him for it.
That thing, we call that thing.
So this is the Moulin Rouge 346 barrel, 4-speed with console, 390 or 3.91 gears, numbers matching. 346. This is a 1970 Plymouth AAR Cuda. 2-door hardtop, 4-speed transmission with bucket seats. It's got the ducktail spoiler on this one. It's the original rally wheels and the original trim rings. It's got the factory fiberglass hood on it. Here's a factory 440 6-pack, 4,000 original miles. This car only has 4,000 original miles on it, and it's the original owner, 1970 Plymouth Cuda. Grant, 1971 Resto mod.
Canada will ask on the way back. What do they need? What do you got to give them? I just have the file that shows up.
Nice. guys. $45,000 matching number Cuda 340 ragtop. Nice car. Ragtop, black on black, stick shift. Stick? No, automatic. So it's an automatic but with console. Black interior. 340-S. 45,000. Another first generation Barracuda for sale right in here. 66. And here's a 69 Cuda. All right, so we got a bankruptcy starter kit here. 53 Plymouth or sweet Barracuda, ready to go. So this is the kind of stuff you also find here. Should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.